there. She runs out here in the commercial break. I said, was I off key? She goes, well, the whole segment was kind of, I don't know. And I go, the singing. She goes, oh, no, that was all right. Everyone's a critic. She's perfectly serious. We all know our first guest from her 7th season of the Gilmore Girls. My mother, when she first discovered this show, fell in love with it, would watch it with my nieces and call me about Lauren all the time. She's since gone on to appear in films including Evan Almighty, Bad Santa, and now Flash of Genius. Please welcome Lauren Graham.
My former theme song from the TV show.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a theme song now.
You don't have your own theme song in life?
No, no, but I should, shouldn't
Wouldn't
I?
that be fun?
Yeah.
Do you ever see
Except no one else would know it.
I know, but do you ever see those people that walk down the street and they seem to be in their own movie of the week in their head?
Yes.
I always see them, I go, that guy's got a soundtrack playing, he's got a whole thing going on.
Yeah. I don't know what the song would be. What, do you have one? Yeah.
No, for my life? No, I don't.
You just sang
Brick
so
House?
beautifully. Maybe it's not the dream song that you just sang?
No, that's my mother's lullaby to us when we were kids.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
That would be a nice theme song.
Yes, it would be. I mean, you know, when in doubt, go to the mom's lullaby.
Right. Yeah.
So where did you grow up? You grew up with your dad raised you, right?
For a good chunk of time, yeah. I grew up in suburbs of Northern Virginia and various places, and yeah, it was just, you know, me and my dad for a little while there. He was a good dad. I
know, that's so. I'm compelled by that because, or I find that compelling, I should say, because I just think it's, you know, when a dad's alone and he's got a little daughter, there's something, you know, inspiring about that, and also, you know, kind of makes your heart tug at your heart a little bit.
I know. Well, it was unusual for the time too. You know, my dad once went on. There was some local show, and he knew somebody in the D.C. area who had him on, and it was about single dads, and the other dads on the show had, you know, help, and we had babysitters and kind of neighbors and stuff, but he didn't have like formal help, and he was always very proud of that. But, you know, it's another thing, too, when you grow up with your dad, you realize later other people's silverware matched, you know?
Oh, I love that.
I was like, wait, they make 2 forks the same? Like, you know, we just had, like, stuff in the drawer.
Didn't you say one time that he made everything in a crock pot?
Yeah, I didn't know that there were meals that didn't take, like, 10 hours, you know? I thought, like, I was like, well, better get ready for breakfast tomorrow, you know?
But you know what? You could just see a guy discovering the magic of a crock pot. Throw everything in there.
And it all tastes the same no matter what you put in there, so you might as well, you know, use a crock pot. It's like, tastes like stew again. But yeah, he made stuff in the crock pot, and then one day, like, I had to go. I was a Bluebird. Did you have Bluebirds or Girl Scouts?
Oh yeah, Girl Scouts, but I don't remember Bluebirds.
Bluebirds was kind of like B-list Girl Scouts.
Oh,
like,
wow.
We got like pins and like so they're like, no, we love.
No, they remember it.
They were all Bluebirds. I brought my troop, but so you got like pins. You didn't get patches, and we always sort of felt like the Girl Scouts had it better. But you had to wear your uniform on the certain day of the week, you know, and I guess our dryer broke or whatever, and my dad put the uniform in the oven.
No way, to dry it off?
Yeah, because it's warm in there.
Oh,
and
God, I love it.
He claims I went to school with oven rack marks on my back. And he's like,
who hasn't?
It's her back. Yeah, right, exactly. He's like, no, hopefully no one will tell her. But, you know, so there were like little improv-y things like that we had in our house.
And you recently went on vacation with your dad, right?
Yes. My dad has turned an age, which I'm not allowed to say, like who's the actress in the family.
Wait a minute, he's worried about people knowing his age?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because he's so handsome and cool, and like he just doesn't want to, you know, ruin his like image. But so he turns this age, and to the people in his office, he says, you know, he's like, and he like sits them down and like tells them this, you know, he's like, if anyone asks you how old I am, just say you think you're not sure, but you think I'm somewhere in my late 50s.
He gives them a script
he
about
gives them, like, the whole line, and like you can see if you ask people in the hall, they're like, I'm not sure. Wait, no, I'm not sure. But you know, they're like trying to like.
They're really worried.
Yeah. But so on this age that he didn't turn, we thought we'd like do a really fun, you know, thing together. And so he's really into cycling, very athletic, and we went on this bike trip through Ireland.
Oh my goodness, with your dad?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Wow.
He was like super athlete, and it was really fun. It rains a lot there, you know. in Ireland.
So do people recognize you there?
They do. The show was there, and you know, they're so cool there. They're so nice, and I guess like a difference between here and there is instead of people being like, "Oh, hey, I know your show," they would tell me other stories of other actors who'd been through there.
Oh, like you all know each other or something.
Yeah. Like I was in, you know, we were in this hotel, and the guy was like, you know, Pierce Brosnan had his wedding here.
That's impressive.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. So it was like, you know, there's no place.
Is your dad so proud of you?
He is, yeah. I mean,
because not only because you're an actress,
yeah,
but because you seem to me always to be such a nice young lady.
Thank you. Well, my dad, you know, raised me well, and my whole family really did. My stepmom too, and I really do have such a nice family. They're proud. It's easy when you have a job people can point to.
Yes,
you know,
true.
It's like I guess more fun than my daughter, the computer technician. Not that that's a bad job.
That still is important. Yes, absolutely.
And I could not do that job at all. But yeah, it's fun to, you know, have something that other people can see, I guess, for the family.
Right. Yeah. Well, I think he should be proud of you. Stick around. We'll have more with Lauren when we get back. Who's starring in a new film, Flash of Genius, which I saw. I loved it. But wait, first I got to show this picture of you and your dad because I just love it. Look at how sweet that is. Oh. Yeah, really. You got to just cherish that.
Yeah. No, that was a really great trip. I'm wearing a shower cap over my helmet.
Are you?
Yeah, it's raining. I was like I had a blow dry I was trying to keep. Like, what?
Oh, that's so funny. I know, don't we try to save our blow dries?
Yes.
Like I went in and sat there. I'm going to save it for as many days as I can.
I'm like on a bike trip, like so not rugged, but anyway.
When we were kids, we used to put baby powder in our hair to keep the style.
Oh, yeah.
Like, psst,
and now they have that now, but it's called like, you know, something else, and it's like $50.
Yeah, the dry, everything's $50.
Yeah.
Except for Sarah Jessica's clothing line.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
So tell us about Flash of Genius, because I saw the movie. I know it's about a real live person.
Yeah.
Greg Kinnear plays this guy who invented the intermittent windshield wipers.
Yeah, he was an inventor and a car guy, you know, lived in Detroit, and so it's I play his wife, he has 6 kids, and you know, they're just like kind of a great small town family, and he came upon the invention to make the windshield wipers intermittent depending on, you know, how heavy the rain was, which we all take for granted, you know, today. And
right.
And it was such a specific, you know, little thing. Yeah. And then, you know, felt that the car companies stole it from him and spent really his whole life fighting.
Yeah. Well, and this is a real underdog story. I mean,
yeah.
This is like a guy who really came up with something. He pitched it.
Yeah.
And then later on, while he's patenting it, they already took his idea.
Yeah. And they said, oh, you know, the idea was out there, and he said, I taught you exactly how to do it. And really what's interesting to me about the story, one of the things is that, you know, they offered to settle with him at different times and give him different amounts of money, but what was really important for him is that they said, you're right, and we're wrong. The integrity and the principle. Yeah. And it just kind of raises questions of, you know, how far would you go for something you're committed to and believe in? It's like a beautiful, inspiring story that way.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed the film. We have a clip. Could you set it up? Do you know what it is?
This is just a time when sort of our relationship's changing a little bit, and he's really getting invested in this case, and I'm sort of kind of trying to say, you know, family is enough.
Right. Enough of that. This is Greg Kinnear and Lauren Graham in Flash of Genius.
Makes you wonder what it is makes a man successful. Brains? Talent? Of course, there's a lot of unsuccessful talents running around out there.
Maybe this is the one. Maybe this will get you where you want to be, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I look at you and I look at us and I just think, you're a success. Don't you feel that way?
Yeah, it's really nice. It really is.
Greg is amazing.
Greg Kinnear is a nice man and a fine actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are great together.
Thank you. We had a really nice time. He's a nice guy.
Will you do us a favor and ring our bell
for
yes, raising funds for breast cancer research? Yeah, I think I'm going to give you... Do you want to try it yourself?
Oh, yeah. Are there different... I think I think I can handle. Is this like the big mallet, and that's the sissy girly mallet?
That's the sissy girly mallet.
I'm gonna try.
That's why I gave you.
I'm gonna try.
All right.
This one. Okay, ready? Oh, I like a drum roll. Okay, and.
You're the first girl to ring it.
Really?
Yes. You're thrilled. Thank you so much for being here. Slant of Genius opens this Friday. We'll be right back.